How's it going, guys? It's your boy Stas here. Cheers, by the way. I appreciate all of you for tuning in as we have to go over Palantir stock, what the stock's doing today, the charts, what I'm looking to do with it, and we have to go over what Larry Ellison just said regarding Palantir, regarding data. This is important. So guys, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. Join the Patreon for my real-time portfolio updates. I actually just posted one earlier today. All those links are down below and they're pinned in the comments. If you guys want to join the Patreon, and with that being said, cheers again, guys. Let's get into it. So we are looking phenomenal. We're looking great. Every index in the U.S. market is up over 1% today as the VIX is down about 11% and Palantir is moving and grooving as well. We're up over 2.4%, $4 in the green as we are back over the 180s, which is big, right? Considering on Friday for a lot of the day, pretty much all day, we were under 180. And even this morning a little bit, we were under 180. We actually sold off pretty aggressively at open. We got down to about 177.50. And then, well, we recovered. Now we're up a good chunk off that low. Let's see. Off the lows today from this morning, we're up around 3%. And Palantir, guys, it's digging deeper and deeper into the wedge, right? You can see it here on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour, where we're pushing the top of the wedge here, which we're approaching, in other words, a massive level of resistance. You're noticing that on the 1 hour chart and on the 4 hour chart here as well. You guys probably remember we covered this in the recent updates, right? Palantir has been making higher lows. You're seeing that, but also lower highs at the same time, right? You're noticing lower highs, higher lows. And guess what? Where we're at now, this is another lower high, right? Lower high, lower high, lower high. But this could be the moment of truth, right? Well, it is the moment of truth to see, all right, what are the bulls made of in the short term? Do we break out of here and start ripping into earnings? Or do we see another fake out like we saw these two scenarios? Look, we tried breaking out on the 3rd of October, then we saw a big fake out sell-off. Same thing on the 10th of October. We tried to at least to break out, and then we sold off drastically. So Palantir at this point, man, it's on the verge of breaking out based on the charts, and something's telling me that we're actually going to break out before earnings. Earnings are coming up on the 3rd of November, and obviously we don't know that for sure. But just judging the stock, right, based on not judging the stock, but based on me watching the stock for years, tracking it, right, I kind of know how it moves. That doesn't necessarily mean I know exactly what's going to happen. That's a bunch of BS. Nobody knows what's going to happen for sure, but you can make educated guesses, right? You can do that. And I feel like whether it's after earnings or before, we're going to break out. Last time we reported earnings, it happened afterwards. You can see here the stock was coasting for a couple days. Earnings came out, then boom, it went from 155 to 190. I feel like we might front run the move this time because the stock's been flat for 2 months. It hasn't really done anything since that last earnings report. Sure, it's been up and down, but really it's just kind of flat since since the last report. I mean, it's up from before the earnings, but a lot of that gain just came in the day or two after earnings. So since that, we haven't done much, but I feel like we're going to front run the move here. And if earnings are super strong, guidance is strong, that's going to propel it even higher, maybe to 200. So I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point, educated guess, but I feel like Palantir could start to break out before earnings. Let's say it starts going to 185, 190, right? I don't think it's going to go all the way to 200 before earnings, but if it starts slightly breaking out, hype builds up, and then earnings come out and confirm the hype, confirm the breakout, guidance is super strong, that's going to take it to the next level and push it to 200. That's kind of what I think could happen here, right? What will happen, but obviously It's not guaranteed. It's just a guess. It's just me throwing out an idea. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for here. I'm long Palantir. If you didn't get the memo by now, I'm in at $20 a share, so I'm in at a super low price, right? So for me, I'm not looking to add more here. Quite frankly, I'm holding. But in my trading account, listen, I might buy the breakout here. If we take 185 out, start doing what I just said, I think it's a tradable play. It could be a nice breakout momentum play moving forward, but realize it is risky considering how much the stock's up, considering earnings are right around the corner. Who knows if earnings will be a grand slam? We don't know that. They could be okay. Then the stock drops 10%. So keep that in mind. But yeah, for me, if it breaks 185, I'll be trading it. But I'm just holding on to my long-term shares for now. Not looking to sell those or add more to those yet, right? So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Hit the like button, by the way. Make sure to subscribe as well. I appreciate you all for tuning in to the content, as always. Without you, obviously, without you subscribing, following, watching the videos, this wouldn't be possible. So cheers to all you guys out there watching. Thanks for all the support, as always. And let's quickly now look at some other stocks. Beyond Meat, man. Oh, man. This thing's now up 100%. Last video we covered it. It was up like 80% on the day. But it just keeps on going, man. It got turbocharged. Now we're just up another freaking 65 cents on the day, and it just keeps going up. But realize, man, this is super risky. It's clearly just a momentum hype play, short squeeze play, whatever you want to call it. So trade at your own risk. But man, is it moving up today? Unreal. Let's see what else. CRM is up 5% on the day, which something's telling me, we're approaching a bottom on CRM, or maybe this is the bottom. You're going to notice here we've been holding 220, 230 steady for 6, 7, 8 months now. And we're just now starting to break out of this, trend line. We're trading at multi-week highs on CRM. We can see on the 3-year chart, we've kind of been holding, 235, which was the high from over 2 years ago. 230, 235 back in May, June, July of 2023. We've held that old high as support. Now we're starting to bounce off of it. This looks pretty good, man. CRM looks pretty good. Sure, growth has slowed down. It's not the growth beast it once was, but there could be some value here in a market that's trading near all-time highs. This one's down over $100 from all-time highs, showing pretty good signs on the charts, right? I'm going to look deeper into CRM and maybe consider it. Not saying for sure, but it is interesting, down over $100 from all-time highs in this market environment that we're in. Or I guess you could also be like, why is it down so much from all-time highs? That's not a good sign. But obviously there could be some value there. AMD is up another 4%, guys. We are ripping on AMD. Apple hit an all-time high today, up around 4 or 5%. What a day for Apple, man. I'm not sure what the catalyst was, quite frankly. Let's see here. Loop Capital upgrades Apple to buy, raises price target to $315. Let's see, what else? Skyworks, I forgot about that stock. Skyworks Solutions. I just read it here. Whatever happened to Skyworks Solutions? SWKS, right? Yeah, that's the ticker. Man, I forgot about this one. But yeah, I guess, if it's down from 205 back in the COVID era, now to 75. So Skyworks, not looking great at all. Wow, I forgot about that one. Jeez, I got to look deeper into Skyworks. But DeFi Technologies is also popping today, guys. DEFT is the ticker. This is one of the more speculative stocks that I started buying recently. I bought more on Friday at $2.09. Now we're up to $2.12, up 3.4%. So I don't think that this is going to go much lower. And obviously, it's a small company. It's a $2 stock. It could go lower. It could. But they did an offering a couple weeks ago. They did an $100 million share offering, and the stock tanked, no doubt. It tanked. But over the past month, 4 weeks, it's been holding steady. at $2, 2.10, right around. I think the share offering, the direct offering was at like $2. I forget the exact share price, but it's pretty much right there, right where that offering was at, $100 million. And sure, it could go to $1.80, $1.75, $1.90, but I just don't see it going much lower than that. I think DeFi at this point, for me, it's a good buy the dip. So I'm doing that. I'm focusing on that one this week. And man, if I could build this to a couple thousand shares, maybe 10,000 shares, 5,000, 7,500 shares. I'm getting close to 5,000 shares. It's a smaller position for me, guys, but if I can get it to 7,500, 10,000 shares, I'll be happy if I can get it to that in this $2 range, right? Because ultimately, I think the stock is going to be a $5 to $7+ stock, or else I wouldn't be buying it, right? Why would you buy a small cap $2 stock if you're only looking for 20% or 50% or 30% gain? You might as well just go buy a more stable stock and hold it and just hold that. I'm looking for a multi-bagger here with DeFi Technologies. So I want to put in a decent amount of money, but not overboard. I'm not going to make this like a 6-figure stock or something nuts. But throwing 10 grand in it, 15 grand, sure, I'll do that as a more speculative play. And if that turned to 100K, beautiful, wonderful. That's a successful investment. If it goes to zero, it is what it is. It's a smaller amount of money for me, my portfolio, that I'm willing to lose, right? And we'll leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the Patreon if you want to keep up with what I'm actually doing in my portfolio. You get the real-time updates, multiple portfolio updates a week. There's a Discord chat, plus more. All of that's linked down below. It's in the Patreon, guys, also pinned in the comments, or just go to stasurfs.com/Patreon. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in there. Cheers. Have a great rest of your day.